Hello? Hello? Anybody here? This is Andy with a tiny vlogish update as to what I'm currently up to. Today I'm photographing my series of paintings for a website and a mini portfolio. I've painted those pieces in different locations, and matter of fact they've never been all in just one spot. I might not be showing this on the surface, but deep inside I'm really excited to see them all side by side and to have a grasp of the scale of those months and months of work I've spent on this project. Some of those works I haven't seen in a while. With some I had this love and hate relationship. I'm sure fellow artists and creatives will know what I'm talking about. When you're just starting a project, you're all hyped up, you're loving it, and then somewhere along the way you start doubting it. Is it good enough? Are you good enough? And then you quit it, or you want to finish it and just forget about it. After a while, maybe after a year, you go back to it and you're actually loving it. This happens to me, well, not all the time, but pretty often. Let me show you one good example to that. This is one of my early works, a portrait of an extraordinary man, a very talented and influential Soviet poet, actor, singer. When I was working on this piece, I just couldn't stop spraying paint onto it. I thought it needs more blue here, more red here, more black here and there and everywhere, and I kept spraying and spraying and spraying, and then I took a step back and I absolutely hated it because I had wanted super sharp lines with just a bit of color here and there, and it turned out to be blurry and too dark for my taste. Then I remember my dad stepped by and he was like, "So, how was your painting session?" And I said, "A complete failure." He was like, "What? Why? This looks good. What's wrong?" So I started explaining that, this is not what I'd been planning. I said, "I'm going to destroy it, maybe use the canvas to practice or something." He was like, "Are you nuts? Don't do anything to it. If you don't want it, just give it to me. Take a new canvas and do whatever you want with it." So my dad took it to a framing shop, got this frame, and it has been hanging in my parents' house ever since. After a year or so, I came home from the university and I thought, well, it's not that bad. Maybe it's not Picasso, but definitely not something worth destroying. And now, let's go back to these babies. Can't wait to give it a new fresh look. Here we have David Bowie, Lennon, Elton John with banana hair, Ozzy Osbourne holding a bat. I thought it was cool. He was actually the first one from the series. Kurt Cobain. This is Jimi Hendrix, the one and only Bob Dylan, Steven, I don't want to close my eyes, Tyler, Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers. This is Johnny Cash, and Mr. Purple Rain himself, Prince. But wait, there is more. Here we have a pack with some 12, maybe 13 pieces more. Today feels like Christmas. Also, take a look at my today's socks with little toucans. So cool. Wanna see these? A little cake break brought to you by my thoughtful wife. I can get no satisfaction. This is Jagger with a very nice gradient from light to dark. Here we have Jerry Garcia from Grateful Dead, Lil Uzi Vert. This piece is not actually from the collection, it was made for Atlantic Records, but it's a whole different story. Oh, look at this beautiful man, Freddie Mercury. One of my creative gurus, Jack White, aka Rock and Roll Willy Wonka. Maria, Ave Maria. So lovely. Blondie. No Woman, No Cry, Bob Marley. Michael Jackson. This is a special gem. I think I'll leave you wondering who it is. Because the night belongs to lovers. Patti Smith. Paul McCartney with another lovely gradient. And last but not least, I'm pretty sure you know who that is, Jesus of Suburbia. Oof, you have no idea for how long I've been wanting to do this. And that would be it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Now I'm finally going to photograph them, work on the website, the mini portfolio. I will probably share something about it with you a bit later on. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.